of Jeopardy! My name is Christina and I'll be your host. Today we have contestants Liz and Elizabeth who will be competing to see who knows the most about upper motor neuron spinal cord injuries. Let's get started. Elizabeth, you can go first.
Let's see here. I will take injury for 100.
Okay. This kind of tone happens after upper motor neuron spinal cord injuries. Elizabeth.
What is hypertonicity?
You are correct. You'll be awarded 100 points. So Liz, you can go next.
I'll have origin for 200.
Okay, so the question is, this is the part of the central nervous system from which upper motor neurons originate. Liz.
What is the brainstem and cerebral cortex?
You are correct. You will be awarded 200 points. Elizabeth, you're next.
I will take tracts for 200, please.
Corticospinals, vestibulospinals, reticulospinals, tectospinal, rubrospinal, and corticobulbar are all tracts that involve what type of neurons? Elizabeth.
What are upper motor neurons?
Correct. You will be awarded 200 points. Liz, you will be next.
Description for 300.
Okay. The question is, these neurons originate in the brainstem and cerebral cortex and send motor signals to the lower motor neurons. Liz.
What are upper motor neurons?
You are correct. You will be awarded 300 points. Next question, Elizabeth.
I will take function for 100, please.
Okay. So the question is, this type of upper motor neuron controls postural and girdle muscle movements. Elizabeth.
What are medial upper motor neurons?
Correct. You'll be awarded 100 points. Liz, you can go next.
I'll take function for 200.
Okay. This type of upper motor neuron controls fractionated movements and muscles in the face and neck. Liz.
What are lateral upper motor neurons?
Correct. You'll be awarded 200 points. Elizabeth, you can go next.
I will take signs and symptoms for 300, please.
Okay. This is an increase in responsiveness to reflexes as seen in the upper motor neuron spinal cord injuries. Elizabeth.
What is hyperreflexivia?
Correct. You'll be awarded 300 points. Liz, you can go next.
Signs and symptoms for 400.
Okay. So the question is, this is an abnormal reflex seen when the foot of someone with a spinal cord injury is stroked. Liz.
What is Babinski's sign?
Correct. You'll be awarded 400 points. Elizabeth, you can go next.
What is injury for 300?
Okay, so the question is, this type of stretch reflex is decreased from an upper motor neuron spinal cord injury. Elizabeth.
What is tonic stretch reflex?
You are correct. That's 300 more points for you. Liz, it is your turn next.
I'll take injury for 400.
Okay, so the question is, this type of muscle fiber is predominant following an upper motor neuron spinal cord injury. Liz.
What is type 2B?
Correct. You'll be awarded 400 more points. Okay. Elizabeth, you can go next.
I will take signs and symptoms for 200.
Okay, so the question is, paresis, fasciculations, spasticity, clonus, and slow atrophy are signs and symptoms of this condition. Elizabeth.
What is upper motor neuron spinal cord injury?
You are correct. That's 200 more points. Okay, so now we've made it to the last question of this round of Jeopardy. So our final question is a long one. Be ready to make your bets and write down the final answer. Okay, so the question is, What injury displays a decrease in muscle tone, lost reflexes, and a loss of voluntary control of movement right away, and an increase in tone, increase in monosynaptic reflexes, decrease in polysynaptic reflexes, and voluntary muscle control paresis once it's resolved? You'll have a minute to come up with your answer. Okay, time's about up. Do you both have your answers?
Yes.
Let's see them. Show me your answers. Okay, Elizabeth, it looks like your answer is incorrect. Liz has the correct answer, and she's the winner of Jeopardy.
Yay!
Congratulations, Liz. We will see you again tomorrow when you compete to see who knows the most about upper motor neuron stroke injuries. Goodbye.